Good morning, y'all. It's really early, and I am up and getting ready to go on an adventure today and take you guys with me. It's really dark. You ready?
Yeah, I guess.
You excited?
I mean, yeah.
Buckle up. Guys, I'm stopped in the middle of the road. Why don't I have a zoom lens on? Those are bald eagles. Man, I'm so bummed that I didn't get a shot of them. Like, I was about to turn around and another car came and they flew back up in the tree. There's two bald eagles. They're eating some roadkill. That's cool, huh, Jack? All right, we just pulled up here. We're in Norfork, Arkansas, which is like North Arkansas, kind of close up to the Missouri line. And essentially what we've done is we've come down here. Drew is teaching Jackson how to fly fish today. Drew's super pumped because apparently he just went down here and scouted it out, and there's some really large fish down here. So I'm gonna take you guys. I'm just running the camera today. I'm actually not gonna be doing fishing because it's kids only, but super pumped. So my brother Drew does tattooing. He did all of my tattoos actually, and he does a lot of art. You're that scared me. And he does a lot of art that's trout. That's what these stickers are. A lot of these are his, and some of them from other people. He's an avid fisher.
So excited because I've never got to do this here now. Like, we do the field trip with the kids here in May, but I've never got to roll up during the prime time here.
Yeah, so they're spawning.
They're getting ready to, they're staging. You can see a couple fish down there digging. I'll point out them to you and tell you the ones that are. We're not gonna mess with the ones that are spawning. But there are a lot of fish up here staging, a whole lot.
You're so pumped.
I'm so excited.
So here is the hatchery, and here is Dry Run Creek. So it wasn't like prime fall color driving up here. It probably is gonna peak here another week and a half or so, but it was really, really nice. Oh, look at all this fish. Can you see them? So fly fishing is kind of like a big industry for the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission because there are several areas in Arkansas with hydroelectric dams, and so that creates streams, bodies of water that are ideal for trout because running from the bottom of these lakes makes the water less than 76 degrees year-round, which is what trout need to survive. So it's a pretty big deal around here. I love fly fishing. It's so fun, it's so relaxing, and it's one of the things that I love to do with my brother. I mean, I only ever go fly fishing with him. He's taught me how, and it's a huge passion for him. So a couple times a year I usually get away by myself and we go on little fishing day trips, and this is the first time for me to take one of my kids, and it's pretty exciting.
So that's like a 23-inch pin. Can you see that, Jess?
Wow. I see these fish under the water. Look at that pretty brown trout right there. Look at them. Aren't they pretty? There's a beautiful brown trout right there. You can kind of see this flash of orange on his tail. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm pretty sure that's a rainbow. I'm getting left.
Foot long. It's that long because your line isn't very heavy and your rod works as a shock absorber. So it's lengthy so you can bend it. It's also lengthy so you can mend your line over water. So it should keep them in place. There you go. Just keep it low, just like that.
He just hooked one and then lost it. I think he's realizing how fun this actually is. The only fishing that Jackson's ever done is like bobbing and bait fishing in ponds, basically. Nothing quite like the sport that fly fishing is, because with fly fishing, you're fishing, but there's a lot in the process of it. Yes! Yeah!
This is a really good start.
Man, Jackie, that's awesome.
Upstream. And then from upstream, you're going to set back on the downstream. Colorful rainbow. Still a rainbow. We're headed in the right direction. But you did a really good job of keeping them in the water.
So if you fall, it will not.
Only fun to fall.
This is an absolutely beautiful day. We could not have hoped for more perfect weather. So Drew's 2 years younger than me. And when we were little, we went fishing all the time. And it is so funny to be out here in our 30s teaching my almost 14-year-old how to fish. And Drew is just as excited about fishing as he was when he was 4 years old. There's some massive trout in this stream. Jackson's already caught several that are like 16 to 17 inches. But there are like 30-inch trout in here. And Drew's beside himself right now, teaching Jackson how to fish in such ideal conditions. He can't believe it.
Okay. The big fish is still there. That was one of the biggest. The biggest one's still right there. Alright, let me see that.
Oh, he just set that massive trout that it broke off.
Perfect.
That is not a beginner fish. And it's kids only.
Alright, let's talk. Bring him back over my head a little bit. It might take a while to get him. Bring it back. Stay bent and lift your rod up and then down towards me so you stay bent. Good job. Oh man, good job, Jack.
Yeah. Wow. Oh man. Oh, that's a big.
Stop, man.
Jack.
Oh man.
That's a good fish.
Oh, that was so cool. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Yes.
How big are you actually? 5.5 pounds, maybe 6 pounds, 22, 23 inches.
That's a good fish, Jackson.
It's a really good fish.
All right, y'all ready to see this monster fish Jackson just caught? Drew's gonna pick it up. What?
Oh man. You gonna kiss him?
Kiss him, Jack. Do it.
I'll do it. Sure you don't want in on this? No. Alright.
That was cool. It was cool to see Jackson catch that monster trout. I mean, that was an accomplishment. It was a big fish. The fact that he landed that and was able to pull it in without letting it break the line, I'm really impressed. He's really getting it. But to see my brother freak out, y'all, the way that I am about heirloom seeds and tomatoes and rare varieties of plants, that's my brother over fish. Sincerely, he is as spastically excited, completely obsessed, all in, whatever it takes, gotta get the fish. It's so funny the way that I freak out when I go into plant stores and Baker Creek's greenhouses and looking at seed catalogs. That's Drew when he comes up on a stream like this and sees fish like this. And so this is pretty cool.
Then walk back. We're gonna try to bring him over towards me. Oh!
Jackson's getting the hang of it. He's doing really well.
Good job, man. That thing's sturdy.
Really pretty rainbow.
That's beautiful.
Got pink cheeks.
There you go. 3 times. Bye-bye.
Lift your rod over this way. Keep some weight on him. And he's fat. Looks like a salmon. Yeah, he's not a salmon, but he looks like one. He's so fat. Got him. Got him. Incredible. What in the world?
That's wild. What's going on with that?
It looks like a cutthroat. Oh, it's just spawning colors. There's nothing wrong. It's just, it looks like a cutthroat. If we were in Colorado, I'd say it's a cutbow, but it doesn't really happen here. This is a big fish, man.
A cutbow is where they cross?
It's a hybrid, yeah. I don't know. I don't think this one is. I think he's just really in big spawning colors, but wow, that's incredible. Look at that color.
So Drew is explaining to me that what is going on in this little creek right now is basically this hatchery is up here next to the creek where I showed you guys, and this is kind of just like a little creek that runs into the river. And basically during spawning season, the hatcheries are pumping all this water out, and there's a lot of pheromones in it. And so when the fish are coming up the river and they can smell that there's a lot of pheromones up this water, this body of water, they just come up here in droves. So this creek is like a youth creek. Only kids are able to fish this creek, and you can't use bait here. So it's kind of just like this setup place that right now it's just really fun and easy fishing. It's been a really good first fly fishing experience for Jackson, because fly fishing can be really difficult and there is a learning curve, and I think it's really awesome to have some sense of success in it here right off the bat for him. Now we have prepared him like, hey man, you know, the next time we go fishing you might not catch multiple 20-something inch fish in a day. That's not the standard. Having a good uncle guide definitely helps. Today has been a really, really good day, as you can tell. You know, we do homesteading content, largely garden related, and we throw a little bit of all parts of our life into our channel, including our faith and what's going on in our kitchen and just our fun family time. We want to show that to you. It's kind of interesting because a lot of times that I'm getting ready to make videos, I'm thinking, what do I want to show you? What do I want to teach you? What do I want to share with you? But there are some videos, and I'm kind of curious. I think you could probably tell which ones they are. Ones like this, that these are the ones that I actually didn't make for you guys. These are the videos that I made for me, and I just let you guys watch them because I think that they're treasures. So thank you for hanging out with us today. Today was a good day. I bless you. Until next time.